Hello, my great and spacious world. Today I'm going to be talking about CTR. That's right, choosing the right. So, what type of person do you want to be? Do you want to be a type of person who does what is right no matter what they're told? Or a person who does what they're told even if it isn't right? I think most of us would agree, Mormon or not, that we would want to be the person who does what we feel is right no matter what we are told. So why in Mormonism do we teach kids to follow the prophet? Follow the prophet, follow the prophet, follow the prophet. He knows the way. Follow the prophet, follow the prophet, follow the prophet. Don't go astray. I remember in Mormonism thinking that I would follow the prophet and do whatever he told me to. And I'm not sure that's the healthiest idea. What would you do if the prophet said something that you disagreed with? Would you be willing to stand up for what you feel is right, even if it contradicts the words of the prophet? And within Mormonism, we believe that the prophet is the mouthpiece of God. Him and his apostles speak for God. So again, what would you do if a prophet or an apostle said something that you did not feel was right? George Albert Smith, while he was a member of the first presidency, said this: "Social intercourse between the whites and the Negroes should certainly not be encouraged because of the leading to intermarriage, which the Lord has forbidden." So that was his opinion on interracial marriage. Russell M. Nelson, in his June 2020 social feed, wrote, "Illegal acts such as looting, defacing, or destroying public or private property cannot be tolerated. Never has one wrong ever corrected a second wrong. Evil has never been resolved by more evil." And this is a contradictory quote to Joseph Smith. Joseph Smith is quoted saying, "You are commanded to destroy the printing press, from whence issues the Nauvoo Expositor, and pie the type of said printing establishment in the street, and burn all the expositors and handbills found in said establishment. And if resistance is offered to your execution of this order by the owners or others, demolish the house." Joseph Smith, before he died, ordered his members to destroy a printing press, and if they found any resistance, to also demolish the house. Harold B. Lee, in an October 1947 General Conference, said this about people like me: "I want to bear testimony that no apostate who ever left this church ever prospered as an influence in his community thereafter." I think that's rude. Our prophet Heber J. Grant, in the April 1942 conference, said this: "Sexual purity is the youth's most precious possession. It is the foundation of all righteousness. Better dead clean than alive unclean." He's saying that if you're not sexual pure, it would be better to be dead. Okay. I'm not saying prophets are bad, and I'm not saying that they are always wrong. What I'm saying is that they can get things wrong, or that one way of thinking or one way of doing things isn't best for everyone. While some of their ideas might be good for some people, it doesn't mean that it always is good for the whole. I think it's important to reclaim your power. I don't think obedience really helps anyone grow in the end. It's important to choose. Choosing is so important, and I don't think people realize how important it is. It is more important to be able to choose than to just comply. I'm not saying that if you take back your power and choose for yourself that you're going to get everything right. You are just as likely to make mistakes, just as likely as a prophet is. But that's part of the human experience. A prophet can't be right all the time, and neither can you. But you don't need to live your life thinking that everything the prophet says is true. As a Mormon, I stood for truth within the parameters of my religion. As long as it was faith promoting. Now I stand for truth no matter what, no matter where it leads me. I will stand for truth even when it's painful. I wanted to give a quick shout out to Missed in Sunday School. Thank you for letting me use your pictures. If you want to find more quotes, you can find them on their social media platforms under Missed in Sunday School. You can also go to their website that is missedinsunday.com. Thanks for coming for this episode. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and I will see you next time. Bye.